That's where we find our own Mark Haggard live with the Tigers, who again victorious tonight over Andrews in the Academy Sports and Outdoors Game of the Week.
Yeah, the Hemingway Tigers join us, and that's what happens when you go to the jungle. These guys have done this in the last few minutes of the ball game on consecutive weeks. A big win over Johnsonville a week ago, and now we've got a big win over Andrews tonight. But before we get down to business, let's talk to our cheerleaders and let them have us give us a little bit of a cheer. Ladies, go.
Tigers. Say what? End zone. Tigers. Let's get it. End zone. Tigers! Say what? End zone! Tigers! End zone!
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Coach Cribb, they're giving you more gray hairs than you already have. Winning this one in the final minutes, you were up 14-0, a game of two halves. Then Andrews comes back, scores 15 points unanswered in the third quarter to take the lead.
Yeah, I tell our kids all year, it seems like we've kind of been on a roller coaster. So we really high, we really low, and the first half we maybe played about as good as we could play, and in the second half we maybe played as bad as we can play, and thankfully we were able to regroup right there at the end and find a way to win this one.
Well, let's talk about how you regrouped at the end. It was not in our highlights. Zach Thomas comes up with a big punt return, and then what happens after that?
Yeah, Zach made a great play for us. We noticed that they were trying to kick away from one receiver back, so we put two back and then put the return on. And Zach made a good play and broke contain and got it down there close for us. And we threw a fade pass from our quarterback Xavier Weaver to Clarence Jones, who made a great catch. And you know, we think winning breeds winning, and we think that we're used to winning in Hemingway. And these kids are just fighting and scratching, and they find a way to get it done.
Well, that's just good coaching right there.
Well, good coaching and a lot of blessings from the good Lord.
And that means they are 5-0 on the season. Coach, how did you get to this point? Just walk us through, very quickly, walk us through your season, 5-0.
Well, you know, like I said, we've been up and down some, but one thing we've always done is give consistent effort. And tonight I was really proud of our guys. We had some of them go down with cramps and a few injuries, and this was a true team win. It was offense, defense, special teams, and we had to gut it out. And you also got to give a lot of credit to Andrews. You know, they played a heck of a ball game, and their kids played their tail off. And you know, like I said, we just keep finding ways to win, which is okay with me.
You've got some big linemen up front. Eshawn Funny is one of the guys that everybody's looking at to possibly play on the D1 level someday. But this defense for Hemingway is no joke. I mean, they call them the Blue Bloods.
Yeah, you know, we pride ourselves on defense in Hemingway, and we're very hard on ourselves. We gave up 14 points tonight or whatever it was, and that's still too many for us. But these kids work extremely hard at it, and they pride themselves in it, and they understand it. You know, defense is a lot of effort, and I thought we gave some great effort at times tonight.
What, do you want a runaway victory one week?
It'd be nice. It would be nice.
Who gets the HTC game ball?
Well, our game ball tonight could go to a lot of people. You know, our quarterback Xavier Weaver played really well. Receiver Clarence Jones played exceptionally well too. But the one play that kind of broke it all open was our return, and that was to go to Mr. Zachary Thomas.
Zach Thomas gets the HTC game ball. Here's the game ball and a little something special this week. Tigers are cats, and the cat has his tongue. So Xavier Weaver is going to talk for Zach. Tell us all about Zach Thomas, and he's a senior, 2-year starter at wide receiver, and he's meant a lot to this team.
Yeah, so he's a very good player. Me and him doing this for a while now, and I don't got nothing else to say, really.
Well, talk to me about his punt return, because that was key. I mean, without that, it's likely that maybe Andrews is sitting here right now.
Yeah. I don't know. That's what he does. That's just him.
Well, you're not gonna take me inside the life of Zachary Thomas. Tell me a little something about him. Does he have a nickname? You don't want to tell me anything about him. Now, see, I'm embarrassing him, but this is what happens when you play well and get a game ball. Just some final comments about Zach and his play throughout the season and his career.
Throughout his career, he's been nothing but great as a receiver, as a return man.
And he was getting double-teamed a lot tonight.
Yes, sir.
And so that opened the door for the big basketball player, Clarence.
Yeah, I guess Andrews fell asleep on the backside feed. So.
I notice you're running that read option a lot more.
Yes, sir.
and it seems to be working. All right, Xavier, I'm looking at you maybe for the all-zone team. Keep up the good work, 5-0. And, Coach, you've got another one next week. You have to go to Latta, I believe, and that opens region play?
That's right, and it doesn't get any easier from here. The more you win, the bigger the next one comes, and we got to make sure we kind of heal up a little bit this weekend and get ready to go Monday, because we know that we're going to get everybody's best shot. I think we got Andrew's best shot this week, and I think we got Johnsonville's last week, and you know, we got to get used to that. We're going to get everybody's best shot, and we got to make sure that we're prepared to play the best we can play.
You're 5-0, but are you hungry, Tigers?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
How hungry are you? Are you hungry enough to eat a Sonic burger?
You got that right, I think.
Well, we're going to get ready to feed them Sonic burgers. The Hemingway Tigers in the end zone. Guys, let's hear it. Great job.
All right, congratulations to those Tigers, undefeated on the season. It's been a great 5 weeks for them. We'll see if they can continue that. As Coach just mentioned, region play right around the corner. Want to give special thanks to our local Sonic Drive-Ins for providing the food tonight to the Hemingway Tigers as they are victorious in Week 5 of the high school football season.